Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to Russ Can Fly. And yes, I can fly. Period.
Perfect.
Okay, so I am going to give some traditional subscriber shout outs because I haven't done that in a while, and that is important to me. This entire video is about what you, the subscribers, have done for me. So you saw that I had that rare upload Wednesday video about my setback, and yes, my check ride did not happen. It was postponed, and I made the decision to postpone it. But before I get into that, let me get into some subscriber shout outs because you folks are very important, and please forgive me for reading. And if I make any mistakes in reading names, please forgive me. So this first one is kind of funny. I want to give a subscriber shout out to Guy Who Created Bad Content. Yep, that is the name of this subscriber. Guy Who Created Bad Content. I love it. Also want to give a shout out to Spencer, JC Theater YGO, Ryan Burrows, Ariel Lee, and Jax Briggs. I think those are the ones. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So Guy Who Created Bad Content, Spencer, JC Theater YGO, Ryan Burrows, Ariel Lee, and Jax Briggs. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me, and I'm going to tell you exactly why right now. So there's been a few times during this journey where I've gotten really kind of frustrated, dismayed, and just kind of knocked off my horse a little bit. And I got to tell you, I was so excited right around June 3rd regarding the fact that, I was coming up on my check ride. And then my CFI said, go ahead and schedule it. I had it scheduled for July 1st, which was this past Thursday. And I was so excited, but I was also so amped up. I was studying, I was hitting the books, and, really just every waking moment was about the check ride. The check ride. Oh, did I tell you about the check ride? Oh, don't forget the check ride. I mean, I was just so emotionally caught up in everything about the check ride. So I was excited about it, and the thought of, celebrating my 29th wedding anniversary the day before. What's up, baby girl? Still waiting for that phone number, girl. But yeah, celebrating 25 years of marriage to my wife the day before, and then going to my check ride the day after that, and getting my pilot's license. I was just so enthralled with that whole scenario. But as life has it, it wasn't meant to be. And as I explained in my last video that I'll put here, there was just circumstances that happened beyond my control. So one of the main things that happened, like I explained in the video, is the plane needed engine work, and nobody could have foreseen that was going to happen. Now here's the kicker. See the day like today? Gorgeous, right? Again, I'm not flying, of course, because, well, I'm not scheduled to fly, so no big deal. But I had all these gorgeous days. I had all of these flight times. I think I had about 6 or 7 flight times that I was supposed to do. I had them all scheduled, and I was ready to go. That all of those 6 or 7 flight times got canceled because the plane was not available. Okay, that sucks. And so you would think, all right, 3 weeks, no big deal. How much could you lose? Well, I found out I could lose a lot. But here's the other thing that I didn't talk about in the last video. There were 2 CFIs in the plane when I flew my last flight lesson that I did not include because I didn't even want to be bothered. I didn't even want to put that video up because it was just so distraught. And you would have seen me, basically not having a good time and not really thinking very highly of aviation. And you may have heard a descriptive adjective or two that I'm embarrassed to say I may have uttered under my breath, or not so much under my breath, as I was failing to do the maneuvers properly. So it was just a whole combination, like this perfect storm of pressure and craziness. And, you know, I just didn't feel like I was going to be able to pull it off. And so my CFI, after the video that you saw on the Upload Wednesday, he was hemming and hawing, but he's such a nice guy. He couldn't bring himself to say, hey, Russ, listen, I don't think this is a go. But I know that's what he was feeling, because we've been flying long enough together now. I kind of know his body language. He kind of knows mine without even saying anything. So it was pretty clear to me that, you know, he wasn't feeling it. But I thought maybe on this last one, and because there's another CFI in the airplane, maybe I can impress him, and, you know, he'll basically impress upon my CFI that everything's a go. Well, suffice it to say, my performance was even worse that second time. Even though I had flown the day before, the next day, I had so much more pressure on myself because A, this was gonna be my last flight lesson before I took my check ride, and there was another CFI in the back, and there was a couple times where he wasn't quiet. And a talking CFI, when you're doing maneuvers and you're about to go on a check ride, not the best situation. So it became absolutely clear that no, you are not gonna go do a check ride. That's just not gonna happen, not in the cards. So I got out of the plane, and I can't tell you, you know, just how emotionally wiped I was. I mean, it wasn't just so much that, okay, yeah, the check ride could have gotten canceled because of weather. There's any number of reasons why check rides get canceled. I mean, sometimes the plane goes down, it's weather, whatever. I've heard somebody's had their check ride canceled and rescheduled 13 times. What? Not trying to do that. Not trying to hear that. But I'm just saying, it does happen. It's not unusual. And intellectually, I knew that to be the case. Problem is, this is not an intellectual exercise only. Highly intellectual, because you're using a lot of brain power to do a lot of stuff. But at the same time, this aviation journey is also very, very emotionally driven. I mean, there's a lot to it from that standpoint. So, yeah, I mean, helicopter's coming. Wait, gotta wait. Just in case you're wondering why I had to stop my diatribe. Skyforce 10. Okay, so I had to relocate because, well, see over there? They're refueling Skyforce 10. And so if I stood over here, you wouldn't be able to hear me, because what's really interesting is I think they're going to refuel without turning the engine off, which, I don't know, I'd be kind of scared of that. That was blades whirling around. But anyway, I guess that's how they do it. Oh, and now that's getting ready to like take off, and, you know. All right, they got their fuel. Now get out of here so I can finish my video. Y'all killing my vibe. Go look at some traffic. Let me do my thing. Too funny. All right, so now that all the excitement is over, now let me get back to finishing this short video, which is supposed to be really short, but at any rate. So yeah, so I was definitely emotionally spent. And, you know, it was just that, you know, just that anticipation, that excitement, all that kind of stuff. And so having all the air being lit out the balloon, you know, was just tough. And I found myself in this place where, you know what? Why am I doing this to myself? Like, why, Lord? Why did you send me? Why did you send this to me? Like, it's just crazy. It's just so different. You know, still sometimes it's kind of scary. It ain't cheap. And oh, another Sears taking off. Dream plane, just saying. Oh, but anyway, I keep getting distracted. That's why usually when I do my introductory videos, I do them at home before I come out here, because then I get totally distracted by planes taking off. So basically I answered my own questions just by being out here. I love it. It's in my blood. I don't know where it came from, and I don't know why the Lord sent this to me, but you know, he doesn't have to explain it. All I know is this dropped in my lap. He sent me here. I'm supposed to be here, and I'm supposed to meet these challenges. Full stop. I mean, there's just nothing else. So I will say I did back away. I didn't pick up any books. I need to start picking them back up. And I did, you know, very little in terms of like flight videos, except for the one that I uploaded for Wednesday, just to explain to everybody what had happened. And I had a great weekend. I mean, I basically, you know, spent a lovely time with my wife. Like I said, we celebrated 25 years of marriage. I'm surprised she hasn't kicked me out, because things like this, I bring these things all the time. Guess what, hon? I'm gonna go and get my pilot's license. So 25 years, you know, she has seen me, you know, do some crazy things. But I will say that she has been an amazing helpmate, from the standpoint that a lot of times she knows that if I brought something, it's because the Lord brought it to me first. It's not just something, you know, just speculative or just out of the blue. And so, again, I don't know why, but I'm here, I'm present, I'm accounted for. And today, as I, you know, record this video and I get all the love and support from you guys and my Room 11 Bible study people from Enon Baptist Church, and all of the different, you know, my fraternity brothers and all of the, you know, different people from Survivor and everybody, I'm in it to win it, because you guys and all the subscribers are behind me and supporting me and praying for me and loving on me. And so there is no reason why I should let that little small bump in the road, although very deflating at the time, I'm going to admit it, distract me from my goal of getting my license. So, yes, can Russ fly? Russ can fly. That's the bottom line, and Russ is going to fly. And although it may take me a little bit more time to get my license than I would have liked, and I didn't get a chance to do that check ride, it's going to be okay. So your boy is cool, and not so much because of my own fortitude, but because of the fortitude all of you give me, all of the strength and prayers and guidance and advice. It all makes such a difference. So I want to thank you all. So I am going to end this video, because it's just me yakking, but I wanted to basically just say I'm not hitting a reset button, because reset means I'm starting from scratch. No, I'm not hitting no reset button. I'm just continuing on. I am running on, and I'm going to see what the end is going to be. And I've already declared that the end is me getting my pilot's license for now. Who knows if that's truly the end? Only the Lord knows. But I know right now, one of the things that I have to do in order to meet whatever this goal is, I have to get my pilot's license. So I'm in it to win it. So keep praying for your boy. Keep supporting your boy. It really does matter to me, and I thank you for it. Now, any of you who are watching this video or seeing me for the first time, my name is Russell Swan, and this is my YouTube channel called Russ Can Fly, and I'm getting my pilot's license. And I would love it if you would join me on this journey and subscribe to the channel. All right, let me get out of here. I love you all. Thank you so much. Russ Kid, Russ Can Fly. I'm out, and I'm gonna do this. Peace.